Too many people are left out of investing, and we're changing that by making it simple. When we launched Goldmine last November, we made it possible for anyone to invest with just $25, regardless of income level or financial know-how. And now that we've conquered the technology and regulatory barriers, we're focused on making it simple and pervasive in two very specific ways. First, we're enabling micro-investing, $1 or more at a time. And second, we're taking it to the places and platforms people already live their lives. So Yaron is a Goldmine customer, and he already has a couple of goals set up. And while I'm speaking, he's going to set up a new goal. He just had a child, and so he wants to get his kid invested for college. You can see how easy he can create a goal, choose a target amount, create a plan, and finally choose a mutual fund and start investing. We did that in all about 30 seconds, and the important thing to note is that Yaron actually bought the underlying financial product. This is everything that we showed you last year, and now that we're all set up, let's talk about our mobile app. We're going to move to the mobile app. So when we thought about mobile, we didn't just want to retrofit the Goldmine website to the mobile phone. We wanted to use mobile to allow you to invest in a way that you couldn't just do with the web alone. So with this app, you're going to be able to turn impulse into action and make investing in action so as routine as updating your Facebook or Twitter feed. So Yaron knows he could probably do a little bit more saving, even though he's already invested, if he cut back on some of his spending, like his coffee habit. And people talk about how great it would be to stop spending and save instead of buying things like lattes, but it's really hard to do. You're not going to keep track of this and then log into your bank account and move a couple of bucks from one account to another until now. So Yaron has this app, and he can you can see that he has these goals. And with this app, we're going to allow him to set up what we call pledges. So he can make micro investments instead of buying things like lattes or riding in cabs. So the first thing he's going to do is set up a new pledge. So he'll give it a name like Skip Starbucks. And then he'll give it an amount, let's call it $5, and choose a frequency. Let's call it twice a week. And in version 2 of the app, he's going to be able to say, okay, nudge me with this geolocation feature. So when he walks into a Starbucks, the app will register where he's at, send him an alert, and he'll be able to invest that money instead of spending it on a latte. So let's pull this all together. Yaron walks into Starbucks. He's waiting in line for his tall, skinny, double shot macchiato, and the app registers where he's at, tells him to save that money for his son. So he fires up the app, hits the Invest Now screen. You can see that we have some space for retailer messaging or partner messaging. He hits the Invest It button. And if he chooses, he can actually share this action on Facebook. Hits that Submit button, and we're actually moving the money from his bank account into his kid's college fund. Again, want to stress here, this isn't an accounting entry, a general ledger entry. He hits that button, and our friends at the Bancorp are helping us with an ACH transaction to move that money into his kid's college fund. Right here, right now, Weight Watchers for Money. We want to make investing an everyday activity. So to make Sally Struthers happy, for the price of a cup of coffee, a Starbucks cup, you can send your kid to college. So now that we've talked about mobile, let's go back to the website. So the second thing that we want to talk about is taking investing into the places where people live their lives. What other place than Facebook? So what we're going to show you is how you can use Facebook as a distribution platform for securities for the first time ever. Let's continue with the example that we had before. So when Yaron did that instant investing on his phone, it showed up on his Facebook newsfeed. So I log into my Facebook account. I see that he's saving for his kid's college education. I want to chip in with a gift. So I click on the link, and it drives us into our Facebook app. Here I can buy Yaron an investment gift card. I'll put in my credit card information, delivery stats, maybe a message. I'll hit submit. And when I do that, Yaron is going to get an investment gift card delivered to his Facebook wall. He'll redeem that gift card and drop it directly into his kid's college fund. Again, real money. It's a real security. There's no pictures of flowers or beer mugs here. This is the first time you can actually invest in a fully compliant way on a platform such as Facebook. And we think this is important because all the great leaps in expanding access and lowering barriers have revolved around taking out the middleman and making it easier for the customer, whether that was E-Trade or Charles Schwab. And we think Goldmine and our Facebook app are part of that continued disruption. So we're really excited about it and proud about it. So as you can see, we're taking the technology of simple investing to the places where people already live their lives, mobile and Facebook. And now we want to partner with the brands where people live their lives. So if you're a retailer, a distribution partner, or have a customer base where you think Goldmine would resonate with that customer base, please come talk to us later on in the networking session. Thank you.